Now the question number 151. Write the nth degree of expression. So answer is a naught x to the power of n plus a1 x to the power of n minus 1 plus a2 x to the power of n minus 2 and so on. ap x to the power of n minus p plus dash dash a n minus 1 x plus an. Here a0, a1, a2, ap and so on an minus 1 an all are the coefficients of x power something. All these are coefficients. So your condition is a0 not equal to 0. This one is the first method. Now second one, or second answer is an x to the power of n plus an minus 1 x to the power of n minus 1 plus an minus 2 x to the power of n minus 2 dash dash ap x to the power of p plus dash dash a1 x power 1 plus a naught. Here also, what is the condition? The coefficient of x to the power of n, an, is not equal to 0. These two are the general form of a nth degree expressions. Next question. What is 0 of polynomial? If for some k, p of k is 0, then k is called as a 0 of the polynomial. P of x, 0 of the polynomial, is also called as the root. Right. Here p of x is any polynomial for some k. For some k, the value of a polynomial p of x at x equal to k. The value of a polynomial p of x at x equal to k, that one is p of k. If p of k is equal to 0, that means the value of a polynomial p of x at x is equal to k is 0. Then here x is equal to k is known as the 0 of the polynomial p of x. Then x is equal to k is known as the 0 of the polynomial p of x. So this is the definition of 0 of a polynomial. Okay. Next question. If a polynomial p of x divided by x minus a, then remainder is. Now we have to find the remainder. Right. If polynomial p of x is divided by x minus a. So p of x is a polynomial, that one is divided by x minus a. Now p of x is divided by x minus a, that means p of x is the dividend, x minus a is the divisor. Now take q of x is the remainder. Also take remainder as a capital R. When p of x is divided by x minus a, q of x is the quotient, capital R is the remainder. According to the division rule, dividend is equal to what we know? Divisor into quotient plus remainder. That means p of x equal to divisor x minus a into q of x divisor quotient plus remainder r. Here put x is equal to a. That implies p of a equal to a minus a into q of a plus remainder r. Now P of A equal to A minus A 0. 0 into something 0 plus it remains only capital R. That means remainder P of A equal to what is the answer? Capital R. That means when P of X is divided by X minus A, then what is the remainder? P of A. Remainder is P of A. Okay. Now next question. The given polynomial P of 1 is 0 when X minus 1 is factor. Remainder is 0. Answer. That means here also P of X is any polynomial. P of X is divided by X minus 1. Then what is the remainder? P of 1. Now X minus 1. Now if the remainder P of 1 is equal to 0, then X minus 1 is known as the factor of the polynomial. Is it clear? When P of X is divided by X minus A, X minus 1, according to the division rule, remainder theorem, what is the remainder is P of 1. If remainder P of 1 is equal to 0, then X minus 1 is a factor of the polynomial P of X. Is a factor of the polynomial P of X. Remainder X minus 1 equal to 0, that implies X minus 1 is a factor of P of X. Now next question. When X plus 1 is a factor of polynomial, the sum of the coefficients of answer is the sum of the coefficients of even powers of X is equal to the sum of the coefficients of odd powers of X. Suppose for example P of X is equal to, take one example, X square plus 2X plus 1. So when X plus 1 is a factor of the polynomial, what condition should given here? The sum of the coefficients of even powers. Sum of the coefficients of even powers. Of X is equal to the sum of the coefficients of odd powers. Right. Sum of the coefficients of even powers. Right. For some example, P of X is equal to X square plus 2X plus 1. The coefficient of X square 1. Coefficient of X 1. Coefficient of X power 0 1. Sorry. Coefficient of X 2 here. Coefficient of X square 1. Coefficient of X 2. Coefficient of X power 0, that is the constant term 1. The sum of the coefficients of even powers. Even power means coefficient of X square, coefficient of 0. That means sum 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2. Sum of the coefficients of odd power. Odd power means X. The coefficient of X power 1. X power 1 is equal to what is given? 2. That is equal to 2. Both are same. That means the sum of the coefficients of even powers of X is equal to sum of the coefficients of odd powers. Then X plus 1 is a factor of the polynomial P of X. Already we know that X square plus 2X plus 1 can be written as X plus 1 whole square. That means X plus 1 is the factor of the polynomial X square plus 2X plus 1. when the sum of the coefficients of even powers of x is equal to sum of the coefficients of odd power, then here x plus 1 is a factor of the polynomial p of x. This is the fact here. Now next question.